I'm Chelsea Zaccato.
And I'm Natalie Heacock.
And this is Lumber Slingers.
Each podcast, we will be bringing you relevant and useful industry information, including interviews with top lumber professionals and discussion of current events in the industry.
Whether it be lumber grading, industry and market trends, or who's who in lumber, we hope to extend your current tally on industry knowledge.
We are excited today.
Oh, it's like midsummer, guys. It's been a while.
We're back.
Yes.
I don't even know how to record anymore, so.
I know, me neither. I couldn't even log on today.
But we did it.
We did it. We're so
Better late
excited
than
to
never,
be
right?
together.
Back together and it feels so good.
Ooh, nice, Trent. Trent, you are our musical man over there.
I know.
Yeah.
It's been pretty crazy, and it is pretty crazy. Went to a concert last Friday, Primus, that almost had there was tornado warnings in the area, but we made it through, not that bad rain, actually. Then I went and saw Alabama Shakes on Tuesday with one of my buddies. And then I'm going to see Fish Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. And then I got a
You're
little
seeing
bit
the
of time
same
off.
three for 3 days. You're seeing Fish.
Yeah. They'll play different shows every night. And I'm going with my buddy tonight, my wife the next 2 nights. Then I have a little bit of a break. We're going to see a Patsy Cline musical the following weekend. And then the next week, I fly out to go to New York City to see King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard on Friday and Saturday. And then we come back. And then that Wednesday, we're going to see King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with Anne and my daughter, Quinn, she's super excited for that concert. So, yeah.
And sometimes when you're talking about bands, to me, it's like,
I said, does he say Lizard Wizard?
Yes,
I think
I did.
so.
Yep, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They're amazing.
Did you also go to Coldplay?
I did, but we probably shouldn't talk that much about it. I went with my other girlfriend. I'm trying to kind of keep it on the DL so that not everybody knows about it, because that's not cool.
So you were not on the Jumbotron.
I have no comment on that, so... Yep. There may or may not have been canoodling on the Jumbotron, but, I will...
You know, just when you think that this world is like more divisive than ever and no one can get along and there's wars and there's hate, everyone comes together. Everyone can come together on the internet for one
everybody
thing.
still thinks cheating is wrong, which feels really good as a society.
And out of all the people, it was Chris Martin who brought us all together, huh?
Right?
It wasn't Bono. It was Chris Martin, just for the record, so...
I want to know what he is thinking about this whole thing. Because he was just like, obviously he was kidding. Like when he said what he said, when he said either they're having an affair or they're very shy. Like,
I know, that's the worst part of all.
you got to think, like, how is he feeling? I mean, I don't know. Did you see that they tweeted? I don't know if this was fake. I didn't verify it. It said that Coldplay's Twitter said they're having a special section for people who are having affairs if they don't want to be put on the Jumbotron for their next concert.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I saw a couple like statements from that CEO and a couple were fake. Like they were really funny. They're like, I feel so shameful that I like Coldplay. Okay, yeah, funny. But I thought I saw a legit one where he issued an apology, but then I thought it was actually quite disgusting because
kind of was mean.
Yeah, he was like, and this violated my privacy or something. It's like,
yes,
shut up.
Yeah,
exactly.
He did say something about that because he like threw it back on Coldplay.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed that basically I couldn't go have a nice time with my girlfriend.
Exactly.
Yeah, a moment that was meant to be private or something like that. I was like, okay,
Yeah, I saw that
no,
too. I was like,
you're
that's
disgusting. Goodbye.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, and then my favorite part is I always get that site wrong. Is it called Polybets or Poly Market or something?
Oh yeah, Polymarket.
Yeah, there's like some good ones on there. Like, are they going to get divorced? Is he going to have to step down as CEO? Like all these different things.
Yep. Well, the thing that struck me when I saw it, I was like, if they just would have acted normal, no one would have thought.
Nobody would have known.
Like,
Nobody would know.
It's like, I've said it so many times, people, I'm like, if you just look like you know what you're doing and you act normal, like, it's not going to raise red flags. But when you do that, like, that's the most super obvious thing in the world. Like, they looked like they were doing something incredibly wrong.
They knew. That's how you know they knew they weren't doing something right. So if they try to come back and say, like, oh, like, she's divorced and we're separated and it's fine. Like, you know that they know they weren't supposed to be doing that. But also, the guy's company is the astronomer, which I had never heard of, but I kept thinking he was an astronomer.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
The worst, the losers in all of this, unfortunately, are the spouses, which is sad for them. A sad way to find out, sad way to see it all over the internet.
And their families, like if they have
their
kids,
families.
It's embarrassing. And it's embarrassing their public spectacles right now.
Yeah. Literally, you cannot get on the internet without seeing it. It's crazy.
You can't. Or the news. There's memes galore. Like, if you're under a rock, maybe you haven't seen it, but it's everywhere. You want to be.
It's so funny. Sad. It's sad and funny.
It's definitely sad for the families that the innocents.
Yep.
The innocence, yeah.
Well, it teaches a valuable lesson. If you're going to cheat, don't do it in public. Wait, is that the lesson? I don't know if that's the right lesson. Actually, take that back. But it is a lesson.
Basically, what his statement was saying.
Yeah.
It was like, don't record me if I'm cheating. It's like, okay, how about just don't do it? I don't know.
Well, that's a little bit too difficult for him now. So it's better to just, put it on other people. Be like, I wouldn't have caught cheating if it wasn't for you people.
Yeah.
Which is definitely what we can take away.
It'd be one thing if he was having an affair, but I think the part that she was the head of HR at his company, like, that's insane.
Well,
it cannot be worse.
It really couldn't be worse.
But maybe they were making a video showing what not to do in HR. Like, you shouldn't be having relationships like this, and then everything is just getting confused. It could have been that. We don't know.
Then,
yeah, that's probably what it was.
There was the one that Chelsea sent me. It was like all the things that you could have done.
Yeah.
And it was like,
it's like
cracking each other's backs. I was just doing the Heimlich.
Yeah. I was choking. I knew I was doing the Heimlich.
There was a couple other ones. It was so funny.
It was like play it off. Okay, I'll tell you. I pulled it up. Celebrate like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Play fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, she's choking, Heimlich. You crack my back, I'll crack yours.
That's a very...
Oh, it's too good.
Too good.
Gracious.
Well, should we talk about some lumber? What's been going? I mean, gosh, there's probably a lot to catch up on the lumber world.
Seriously, there was
caught up in a while.
It's been so much. Like, I was like, it's impossible to cover what we really all missed, so to speak. So I figure that
for sure we cannot do that.
Get into some of the more current stuff, and then
hopefully people were just watching their Blue Book Newswire updates in their inbox.
Exactly. So as long as you're watching the Lumber Newswire, you'll be good to go, and then logging into what's now Red Book, and then getting all your other updates there too. So boom, boom, boom. Yep.
Yes. Correction, Red Book, no more.
Hey. It's the branding is slowly changing, so I get it. Trust me, it's hard. It's just like you got to rewire yourself after years upon years of saying one thing. So
that's right.
Trust me, I get it.
The website still says Blue Book, so
it does.
Oh, it does, exactly. That's why that's being switched over in the next coming month, because we're trying to do a launch all at once everything is fully done. Everything is gonna, because I didn't want to piecemeal it, because then it would look kind of wonky if the front face and the customer was different. So everything is gonna have their makeover in August, by the end of August, the latest. So the goal was to kind of do it before we start getting into a lot of these shows, like NALA and HLA. So it's all nice and shiny and beautiful for that.
Perfect.
We'll talk about even more. So,
shiny.
Yeah. Shiny new toy. So news-wise, there's been a lot of recent leadership transitions or promotions that I kind of want to start with highlighting, because I thought that they were pretty cool, because a lot of the people listening will probably know a lot of the individuals, or have interacted with them, or at least have heard of them, in some way, shape, or form. So first one is Royal Martin. So there was a change for Jeremy Burford there. Oh my goodness gracious, I need to drink more coffee. He was vice president of plywood, and he's been promoted to executive vice president of manufacturing and sales.
Awesome. Way to go.
One of my favorite CFOs works there, so just shout out to Jennifer
the-
Forrest.
The southern version of Natalie. The actual southern Freaky Friday twin.
That is
We do have a lot of things in common.
That's awesome. Also there, Cade Young, who was previously the vice president of land and timber, has been promoted to executive vice president of Martin Timberlands and supply chain. And one other thing, the executive vice president of manufacturing and sales, Terry Seacrest, he's going to be retiring as of April 2026. So the key thing to know about that is that currently he's going to be having like more of an advisory role in the interim. So he will still be on to help with any transitions that are going to be being made.
All right.
Awesome.
Alrighty, so that's all for that one. And then another one that happened is another big one. Forest City Trading Group announced that there is a leadership transition at Buckeye Pacific. So, current director of commodities for Viking Forest Products, Jack Emmer, is being promoted to president of Buckeye Pacific. So, their current president, Matt Vaughn, is going to be working with him during the transition? As the transition is like taking a couple months. Obviously, there's a lot to learn there, take over whatnot. So he's still going to be on. He's going to also then be taking a senior advisory role with Forest City going forward for a while as well. So it's always nice when you have those kind of transitions, at least in my opinion, where you can keep the old person around so that it's more smooth. Obviously, when you have situations not like these at all, where someone, isn't doing a good job and they can't, then there's like, even if they're doing a bad job, a lot of times there's already been a knowledge transfer to them, which can make it a little more difficult to, for the next person to kind of take over.
Yeah, absolutely. Wouldn't that be nice if we could always do that?
Seriously.
Except for sometimes you need those people to go away. So.
Oh, exactly. That's why it's a double-edged sword.
It just depends on the situation.
100%. And I mean, hopefully in those situations, it's been short term, so it's not as big of a deal. But if someone's been around for a really long time, then you have to do that. That's always the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, no.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a double-edged sword, but there's so much knowledge, that goes away when those people retire. So.
Yep. Exactly. So. Also, another big leadership transition at Atlanta Hardwood Corporation, who has recently kind of started to rebrand themselves as HC Hardwood Group. Jim Howard, who is CEO, is announcing his transition from day-to-day operations to just the executive board chairman. So, previously he was doing everything. He is passing all of his duties on there to Chris Ryder. That was effective as of July 1st of this year.
Lots going on.
Chris Ryder's headshot looks like you'd have this oil painting in your living room. That's what his portrait looks like.
Right? It's very awesome.
It's a very nice picture. Hopefully he does have it in his living room.
If not, I think that maybe we should commission it for him.
Yeah, exactly. We should, as a congratulations.
I keep waiting to have a gift of myself commissioned. Hasn't happened yet.
Oh my God, you guys.
You want a painting or a gold bust of yourself? I think painting would be less aggressive.
Like an actual painting with brush strokes.
Okay, I'm going to text my husband and have him bring this to me, but my mom, for one of my birthdays, had somebody draw or paint a picture of me. It does not look like me, but since we're talking about it, we can keep doing the news. I'm going to ask Adam if he'll bring it up, and I'll show you guys.
And it's not like one of the caricature ones is a legit painting?
No. We should keep going, but we'll come back to it.
Okay. Please do.
Anyway,
please do.
Congrats to our buddy over there, Chris Ryder. It sounds like Hal Mitchell is continuing his role as president.
Yep.
Hal is like he's one of my favorites in the industry. What a good guy.
He's super
good company.
Awesome. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing him coming up at some of these shows. He's always there, obviously, and he's
always happy. You're like, who's that happy tall guy? Oh, it's Hal.
Exactly. I love people like that.
Exactly. One other thing, Jeff Leake has also been named COO, which was in the same press release as well.
All right, way to go, Jeff.
Yes. So, where was I at? Then some other main things that we like to go over as kind of some general highlights because we haven't gone over these for a while. The mortgage rates and things like that. So it's been 3 or 4 weeks roughly. Um, as of this would have been the 17th, so this would have been Thursday, July 17th. The 30-year fixed rate mortgage was averaging 6.75%. So
Ugh.
if you're looking back to even when we were chatting last, I mean, there was a little bit of a dip, but I mean, there hasn't been that much movement, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's just.
And
it's
Natalie
kind
would
of
know
like
best, but they're not. The Fed's not cutting anytime soon, right? You haven't heard any rumblings.
They may be cutting J Powell, but not rates.
Great.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost like okay, so they can only fire him technically for cause. And the only cause that they found is that he went over, like, he poorly managed some building renovations. And so they have this like in their back pocket, technically. I think they did it on purpose. Like they literally, I get the Wall Street Journal. I have the app on my phone. I am not kidding you. I get breaking news. It was like breaking news. Trump's gonna fire Jay Powell. Breaking news. No, he's not. Like within like the next, I don't know. Oh, it's here.
I'm so excited.
If you're watching this on video, you'll be able to see.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are watching this on video.
The similarity that's a dead ringer. I mean, I can't. I mean, that is.
Did you used to have black in your hair?
No.
I mean, I'm personally having a
2020.
why is this not hanging up like over your basically your kitchen table? I mean, that is just.
It is like
wow.
acrylic. It's like
You never had black streaks in your hair?
no. I think that's just the background maybe in my hair.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. Is the black background going through?
It's the background in my hair, just like
Is thin?
in
Your
its
hair's
own
that thin?
curls. Maybe. I would like to know what picture was used for this.
Well, I mean, it's got.
My mom is so sweet. Hanging it up though.
I think you shouldn't just have people question who is it? Like, this me, and then just start awkward conversations all the time.
Yeah, like I don't look like that. You don't think I look like that?
Like, what do you mean? That's literally looks exactly like me.
Yeah, that is
Really?
me.
Not with those eyes like that.
I love the earring too. Like that you can see there's it's just like you only see one. It's a very large earring too.
Yeah,
At
those
least
are
your
cute.
eye color is correct.
Is it? It's gray.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
It looked green from here.
details, right? Details.
Detail. Anyway, everybody should have that of themselves.
Can you see the black in my hair just from seeing through?
Yes.
Can I take one real quick side note about hair color? So we were drawing pictures. Quinny was drawing pictures of Annie and I one time. Like this was literally in the last week. And so she was going to draw me, and so I gave her the brown marker to draw me. She goes, "Daddy," she's like, "I don't need the brown. I need the gray. You have gray hair." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Seriously? Like seriously? Like completely serious?" I was like, "Oh wow, that was a whoo."
Just like that.
Kept me
Just
grounded
like
on
that.
one, so I need to get someone to commission a picture of me with brown hair. Is my point, like ASAP. So
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to have it done, make sure you do it when you're young and good looking.
Yeah, you better do it now.
Oh god, yeah.
We.
All right. So
The
Mortgages.
mortgage rates.
no, they're saying maybe one rate increase the rest of this year, but we'll see. I mean, sorry, rate decrease. We'll see. We'll see.
Talking about decreases, the mortgage applications decreased 10% from 1 week earlier.
Whoa.
Wow.
So, obviously, we don't have a whole lot of frame of reference in the fact that, we haven't talked about it, but I mean, it's just been, we've seen those jumps so previously. We've seen small, big ones across the board. It's just because I think that anytime you're seeing movement on these, people are just getting really excited. And I mean, kind of going back to what we talked about a few months ago about this anecdotally, the houses on my street. All the houses on my street finally sold, and they sold for right around asking price. So I mean, people are still wanting to move in. I mean, it's just so I mean, I feel like when people see a little bit of a dip, it can help incentivize them a little bit. But I mean, people are still doing what they want to do because I mean, I think people are just like, I can't wait forever. I need to make the jump, and I mean.
Right.
It is what it is at some point in time when you're starting to see things not getting any lower, and even if anything going up slightly here. And I mean, it's just like, what are you waiting for at some point? I think is their mentality.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I've gotten from talking to people. So, yep, that's my analysis. And then lumber prices from Madison's Lumber Reporter for the week ending July 11th. They were at $5.19, which was up 3% or $14 from the previous
Pretty
week.
big swing.
Doing that math, it was $5.05.
Past the 400.
I love this graph. I love looking at it. It gives such good perspective.
Just that 2020 is always gonna it's wild.
It's sad when it's not on there. It's like it needs to stay on there because it just makes it look so much more.
It does make it look like the lumber industry is way more interesting.
Yeah. Because if you look at 23, 24, 25, it's literally completely flat.
It's like
Bomp, bomp.
and then you're like, yeah.
Well, when was the last time it was this high?
It kind of
In the 500s.
I'm trying to see.
I was trying to see it from this graph. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard.
It was like even so week 25. So earlier this year, it looks like it was a little bit higher up there.
Yeah, it hit 600 in the 9th week of the year.
Yeah.
Look at you, Nat.
Ooh.
Your graph reading skills.
Me just graphing it up around here.
And I forgot, Annie got me a present for us for being back, for recording again, because I know there's something we always like to do, and we're not really good at the keyboard things. I forgot to do this earlier at the beginning of it, but I don't want to scare you. So she bought me this, and this has been my new favorite toy and Anne's and Quinn's new favorite toy. So to celebrate us being back, you have to have some sort of celebration, right? So here we go.
That's awesome!
This little foghorn,
We love that.
So awesome. So there's good news. I can start going.
That's awesome.
I can't wait for you to drop that.
Yeah, please use that when you need to.
It's gonna happen now.
Aw,
I can't wait.
that was so sweet of her.
Yeah,
Tell her
she's
thank
such
you.
a sweetheart. Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
keep
Well,
her
this
around.
is a great first episode back. The highlight was Chelsea's watercolor painting. Not watercolor, acrylic, whatever you want to call it.
Sorry, acrylic. Which is going to be hung up in short order with a beautiful frame and matting, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're back. So we'll
We're back.
see you guys next week.
All right. See you next week.
See ya.